A fiduciary over your money. I'm not going to be asking for tax increases, but most of all, we're going to make you proud of the Sheriff's Department, and I promise to make that happen. Thank you very much. Remember me June 28th. So I'm going to finish with this. The Constitution doesn't say what the Constitution for. It is a limitation on government, but the Declaration of Independence says what government's for. Right after it says we are endowed by our Creator with certain, and this might be a new way to say it, but it's unalienable rights. Those rights cannot be liened, okay? Not by government. They cannot be touched by government. Those Bill of Rights are untouchables. And in the very next line in the Declaration of Independence, there's 10 words that tell you what government is for. That to secure these rights, governments are instituted among men. That's why we're for John Wyatt. That's why we're here. That's why we're traveling. That's why we're saving America, one county at a time, one sheriff at a time. That's how you restore liberty to America. That's where Thomas Jefferson said the real power lies in government is at the county level, and the ultimate power in your county is the sheriff. Do you know why? Because he reports to the power source, we the people. His only boss is you. And that's why you've got to have him in there. So, now in my Supreme Court case that you'll get for free when you come join, it says this: but the Constitution protects us from our own best intentions. My dear friends, if you have a sheriff that upholds and defends the Constitution, that will remain true. The Constitution protects us from our own best intentions. It is the ultimate protection. It is what made America great. If we lose our foundation, we lose America. Now do you know why we're in so much trouble? Because Washington, D.C. is destroying your Constitution on a daily basis. That's why we will stand up against the bathrooms, we will stand up against health care, we will stand up against the EPA, we will stand against the IRS. Do you want to protect the Second Amendment? Do you want to stop gun control? Then have a constitutional sheriff in your county. That's how you take it back. That's how you stop it. One sheriff at a time, one county at a time. And my dear friends, I'm living proof that you can fight City Hall and live to tell about it. We have got to have those type of people today. And I'll end with this last joke. You know, well, you know, there's lots of jokes. There's a bunch of them in Washington, D.C. But so I sued the Clinton administration. So do you know what that means? I sued the President of the United States, Bill Clinton, and I'm the only person in history to ever sue Bill Clinton on a non-sexual matter.
Thank you for the primary. We've got to vote. In the meantime, if anybody wants to have a forum, a debate, a panel, an ice cream, whatever, contact me. Like I said, I'm Don Crumey with the Bryan County GOP, and we will try and get you set up. You know, the candidates are available for you guys to vet, kick the tires, find out more about it.
Oh, look at his calves, Mom. You gotta get him in.
What's important about today?
Well, getting back to the local level as far as government-wise, a lot of times we look at the federal level, we look at the state level, and we always forget about the local levels, whether it be sheriff's races, city council races, school board races, and that's what this is really about, getting back to the actual grassroots and find out and fix it at the local level and then move upwards from there.
Sounds like looks like you had a pretty good turnout.
Oh, it was a real good turnout. I was impressed, especially as hot as it is right now. And but anytime you get food and you get good speakers and you get a good call.
Today.
To support John Wyatt and Sheriff Mack.
Why do you think this is an important time to give them your support?
We need to turn this country around. And just like Sheriff Mack said, we've got to start with the sheriffs in the counties. That's where you build it from, not Washington, D.C. They've been running it, and look what kind of mess we have now. Now, we need to start the Sheriff's Department, and I'm going to be John's under-sheriff if he gets elected.
Well, there you go.
Thank
that
you.
sounds like a plan.
Yes, ma'am.
And he's a constitutional sheriff.
That's what's going to save us, I think. Okay. Well, what would you say to people around the country? What do they need to do?
I think they need to start paying more attention and not just believing everything they see on TV on certain channels, to get more information and to read the Constitution themselves.
We're with the Patriots Conference Board, and we have education and conference seminars. And the sign here will let you know when we're going to have a conference or educational seminar. And a lot of this information is about what they spoke about.
So your table here. Yeah.
We believe that if you do not educate from the young on up to people our age, re-educate, they're going to lose sight of what the Constitution actually meant. It's been so diluted and so misconstrued that I've had so many people tell me seriously wrong things that they're believing. And if we don't know what is the truth, we will simply lay down and let it be walked on. And so it's very important to us and the Patriots Conference and apparently these kids that we stand up for the truth.
All right, we're going to do a couple songs.
Is this your son? Yes. My name's Lori. I came down from Oklahoma City to see y'all today. Can you tell me why you're here and why it's important to be doing this right now?
Why am I here? Because I'm supporting what the rocks is. I've been in Christian rocks. And the government, the way it's going down the toilet. That's what I believe. I've got kids that look cool. I've got 3 daughters that's older. I've got 12 grandkids, 3 great-grandkids. I don't want to leave this world.
Important about today. I'm here to support my father, John Wyatt, who's going to be sheriff, hopefully.
All right.
And I'm here to support Jaron Jackson, who I think will be a good congressman. And I'm just here to support liberty. I mean, I'm tired of this country going the way it's going. I feel like society's disintegrating.
Are you familiar with what's happening in Oregon and Nevada with the Patriots that are in prison for the Bundy Ranch thing and stuff like that?
I can't hear you.
Are you familiar with what's happening in Oregon and Nevada with the Patriots that are in prison for after the murder of Lavoy Finicum?
Very little.
Hamburger too.
Yeah, that's always a good thing.
And I've been to the parade over at Bochita, and this is the guy that was running. I said, here I dare wear a shirt for that parade. Johnny Christian's running. So I was over there, and they had a lot of old cars, and I got to ride in the on my leg car. Going down through there.
Well, I was just wondering, can you even recognize this country anymore, the way things have been going?
I don't like it. No, I'm 90 years old, and I said I've seen some history. I never thought I'd live to what's going on now. And why are we putting up with it?
Right.
It's well, the young people don't know what's going on. They don't know what it ought to be.
I have 15 grandchildren. I don't want to see them growing up in tyranny, so I think it's about time everybody starts getting our country back together. Follow the Constitution. It is. Well, thank you for being here in this heat. Enjoy your burger. Could I get you ladies to tell me why you're here? What's important about today? I came down from Oklahoma City to see ya.
We are Christians and we are conservative, and we do want our country to get back to the Constitution the way it was intended.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm Ron Taylor here in Durant, Oklahoma, supporting the Oath Keepers, trying to get people to be aware of them and not be scared of them, because I can't even find another Oath Keeper. In the last 2 months I've been in North Carolina for a month, and then here for a month as well. I live in Sherman, which is just across the river, and they're getting scared. We need people to come out and get involved in the Oath Keepers.
Are you familiar with what's going on up in Oregon and Nevada with the Bundy land grab and all that stuff?
Yes, I'm very familiar with it.
Pete Santilli is a friend of mine. He's the journalist that's in jail in Portland with that gang.
Well, you look and sound familiar. It may be something to do with that.
I don't know. But what would you like to tell Americans around the country? What do they need to do these days?
They need to get educated and stand up for the Constitution, and don't bend over because of the corruption that's taking care of the country. We're losing our rights every day. That's what we need to be facing. We need to stand up for it, and we need to organize and get together so that we can. One person is not going to do much of anything, but a group can make a showing. That's what we're trying to do here. Hopefully we'll get more constitutional sheriffs in the office and get people to back them. That's what it's all about.
Give her a message for me, would ya?
All right. Hi, Deb Jordan. This is Sheriff Mack. God bless you. We pray for Pete all the time and all the other people that have been enslaved and incarcerated illegally. But God bless you for your courage, and we're praying for all of you all the time.
Good job.